Hello?
Well, that just dills my pickles.
No, it has to be this way. It has to be perfect. No, no, no. I will not settle for anything less.
Who likes good news? Everyone? Then good news, everyone!
Dr. Pepper, zero pepper. It has a pocket! Yeah, pockets! We love pockets! Yeah! I'm a stool. Sit on me. Nope, nope. Stools don't talk. Stools don't talk. Dog, pig, dog, pig, dog, pig, loaf of bread. I don't want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't want to do the work today. Bum ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba da 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 ba da 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 ba 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 da ba ba da ba da ba. This is for you, Wolf. Oh, it's gonna be high. Oh, it's gonna get even higher. Oh my gosh, I did it! I didn't think I could go that high. Thank you for the sub, Wolf. Thank you so much for the resub. Look at all you beautiful people. Cheers. What is it called? you know what? I should probably just flip my camera. I should probably just bite the bullet and I should just do it. And it's going to freak everybody out for a little bit, but I have too many things on like my t-shirts or like giveaways or something that I can't have a backwards camera for. You know what I'm saying? I should probably just switch it. We've got Scarecrow, we've got Trekkie, we've got Wolf, who just resubscribed. We've got Cage, who's cleaning her bunny's house. I was gonna say Tink. Not Tink, not Tink. We've got a Cootie. I know I did. I started so high. I should not have. I forgot that it goes way, 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 way higher than what it starts out. It's really, really high, but it's all right. We did it. We did it. And it's Hayes. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I got my new steamer and I spent all day steaming things like floors and mattresses and chairs, upholstery, and I steamed all the grout in my girls' bathroom. And it's pretty amazing, not gonna lie. I feel like I could clean this whole entire, yeah, repepet. I was going to send me the one I got. Okay, so here's what I was gonna do. I was gonna wait around for a sale on a Dyson vacuum because Collector and Paladroon both have Dysons. I have it. You know what? I can't find it. I don't know where it is. So her doorbell thing is plugged in, but her doorbell little, like, the pushy button has gone missing. So we're just gonna have to find it as we're cleaning around here. So I just put this on that corner over there. And does she need to go to the bathroom right now? I would ask her. I would ask her before you get her in there. It is an Ander. So anyway, I really wanted a Dyson because our vacuum was not working on our hard floors. Our dog hair was just getting stuck to the bottom of it. It wasn't working. And so I waited and waited and waited and waited and waited, seriously, for months to get a new vacuum because I was like, I'm going to wait on a Dyson sale. And then I finally started doing some research kind of on my own. And I found this, I found that canister vacuums are stronger. And a canister vacuum is one that has like like the one we grew up with, Cage. We had the Fairfax, right? That had like the floor piece and they had the big long hose. It had like the tube and then the hose attached. And then there was like this extra piece that you like dragged around the house with you. So I ended up going with what was called a Eureka. And it's actually awesome. I love it. And it was only $70. You kind of can't argue with that. And it has like 35,000 5-star Amazon reviews. And I actually really like it. I don't think it would be very good for carpet. I think you need a brush roller for carpet. But since we don't have carpet anymore, it made sense to get something that didn't have a brush roller that could suck up all the dog hair. And honestly, it's been great. So then I had a little handheld, like Bissell steamer. And I liked it, but it was kind of cumbersome because you had to hold the whole steamer up. And there was a hose that came with it, but I don't feel like it didn't reach very far, and the attachments didn't like lock onto it. So I felt like I had to like rubber band them on, which was kind of ghetto. Anyway, we're dealing with hot steam here. I don't want my attachment to fly off and suddenly like have hot steam go everywhere. But I used that thing all the time, like in my shower, usually in my bathrooms and stuff. It had a grout attachment. It had a garment, like a garment steamer, that you could steam like clothes with. But once again, the hose was so short and the steamer thing wouldn't stay on. So anyway, it got recalled. So I had to take all these pictures of it and cut the cord and send in pictures to Bissell. And then they sent me a refund check. So I got a refund check and I was like, maybe I should invest in something because I also needed a new steam mop. And so I invested in something, I think it was $159 on Amazon. But because I got the $40 from Bissell, I was like, and I only spent $70 on a vacuum. I was like, sweet, I'm gonna get a similar steamer that has like the long hose. It's got the extension so you can do stuff on the floor without having to get down on your knees. But it's got all the little attachments, like all the little brushes. It's got a triangular attachment for like corners. You can put the little they call it a bonnet on it, which I, bonnet on it, which I put on and did like the couches today, and it got a bunch of dirt up out of my couches. So I kind of compromised and was like, you know what, we're gonna get a vacuum and a steam cleaner so I can keep my house extra clean. And I'll probably spend the same amount of money that I would if I got a handheld steamer and a Dyson on sale. And I'm really happy with my purchases. So if you want me to send them to you, I can. I'm really happy with it. And today, like I said, I wanted to just clean like all day. We went and got Auden a haircut, and she looks adorable. But they were like, are you getting a haircut today? And I was like, no, I have a steamer at home. I can't wait to get home and clean. Thanks. That's when you know that you are an adult, is when you're excited to clean. So yeah, so we had something called a Fairfax that I didn't realize, but I think my mom bought it from a door-to-door salesman. Anyway, it was like the craziest canister cleaner. It had bags and it had all these attachments. I think it was supposed to be like a carpet cleaner as well, but we never figured out how to use it that way. And I remember my mom had a friend come over once, and she was talking to my dad. My mom was talking to my dad, and she goes, Charmaine was so excited to find out we had a Fairfax. I didn't know what a Fairfax was at the time. And I was like, okay. And I just kind of, was just part of the conversation. And he was like, oh, well, yeah, like we love our Fairfax. And she was like, yeah, she's vacuuming upstairs right now. And I remember being like, this is the weirdest conversation. Why would she be vacuuming our house? It's because she wanted to use our vacuum. But yes, it was a pain with stairs, but we don't have stairs. That was one of the reasons we bought our house, actually. It's because I was like, I don't want to lug like vacuums up the stairs, and I don't want to have an upstairs vacuum and a downstairs vacuum. So did you find it? Yeah, it's around here somewhere. It's probably under something. I just haven't had a chance to look for it yet. Okay, that's fine. My alarm goes off. Okay. Right. It's Mac. Are you winning, son? We do have a Roomba, a shark matrix, and her name is Beatrice, and she's great. She lives in the kitchen, and that is the best decision I've ever made. She lives in the kitchen, and she runs in the kitchen every night, and we love that. She is great, and every time I catch her in there, like when she's done, I'm always like, thanks, Beatrice, you're the best. So I don't ever have to use my little Eureka vacuum in the kitchen because Beatrice takes care of the kitchen. But I did steam the kitchen floors today, but we have tile. So that's one of the reasons I got that steam cleaner, because it's tall now. Like I can like actually hook the connectors to it and I can clean the grout from like a standing position. I don't have to get down on the ground and like scrub it, even with a steamer. Having that Bissell recalled was one of the best things ever. So I know when you know you're adult, when you buy a new tool and you have no use for it, but you just want to use it. I know, but you know what? Do what makes you like, if buying a new tool is a little shot of dopamine, you know what? That's fine. Are you like Hank Hill? Anders says he would be a lot more like Hank Hill if he had more time. Because I don't consider him really much like Hank Hill, but apparently he would love to own just like a riding lawnmower, and he would do like everybody's lawns because he wants them all to be the same. I don't know if you guys experienced this, but in our neighborhood, there's definitely like a competition going on with the lawns because everybody will let theirs grow. And then the first person that mows it, everybody else is like, oh crap, well they mowed their lawn, so we gotta mow ours. And we found ourselves doing the same thing. We'll be like, oh, well, freaking Ray mowed his lawn, we gotta get ours mowed. Wolf's like, I do not have a Roomba. I have a 15-year-old daughter with a broom and an attitude. You know what? That is one and the same. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Change it from Beatrice to Divine Beast Varumba. Oh my gosh, Charlotte would die. She would think that is the best. The only problem with that is Auden would have a hard time with that because Auden knows her as Beatrice. She loves Beatrice. We put big googly eyes on Beatrice when we first got her. Yeah, we would buy lots of, every time we have a project that comes around, Ander is always like, oh yeah, we need to buy one of those. We need one of those anyway. The problem is we have a garage, which I love. I am not willing to give up my garage space. Anders' boat takes up a huge chunk of our garage, and he's got the whole one side of the garage is all fishing stuff. So we really don't have a lot of storage space in our garage. We have a pegboard on one side, but that's on the side with my car. Hey, it's Dad Bods! I know, listen, you guys, I have so many little games. And I didn't even realize this, but seriously, we're gonna knock all of them out in the next like 2 weeks. So I have also one of them, Dadbod says, is one of the only 3 games that made him cry. Okay, we've got, and this is in no particular order. We've got Superliminal, Planet of Lana, The Last Campfire, Webbed, Later Alligator, Toem, Astro's Playroom, and then I also have Angel's Gear, and I have Thomas Was Alone. These are all games that are like 4 or 5 hours or less. And I've picked them up. I also have The Witness, but Shane was like, The Witness takes as long as it takes for you to not be stupid anymore, which could be a while for me. So I don't know if I'll throw that one in there, but because I think that's one of those games that's like, you could look up on howlongtobeat.com, but like, it really depends on when it clicks or not. I have also seen ads. I don't know if anybody here has played Rain World, but it pops up all the time in my YouTube feed about being one of the hardest ecosystems in a game ever made. And I didn't realize Rain World was pixel art. It's like 2D. I didn't know that. I thought it was 3D because all the pictures I see of it are these beautiful 3D. I thought it was more like Ori, but it's not. And apparently it is also one of those games that's like kind of locked behind knowledge. And it is one of the most unforgiving ecosystems in any game. So I've kind of dabbled in I've kind of gone back and forth in possibly getting it or not, just to see what all the hype is about. But I would wait for it to go on sale, and I have too many things to play anyway. So I just decided to just pick one. So we're gonna do The Last Campfire. We're gonna do The Last Campfire today, and however long it takes me to finish that. And then my goal is to work through these shorter games that are all 5 hours or less. Should only take us like 2 streams, 2, maybe 3 streams max. And then after I finish all those little indie games, I will probably play Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. So I'll give it time after launch. And then after that, I will probably play Astro Bot, because I really want to play Astro Bot. One time, Andor woke up, because Mac, you're totally right. We have giant googly eyes. We're talking like gigantic, like as big as my head. We have an arch that goes into our kitchen, and we've got 2 big giant googly eyes up on the top of the arch. That came, I think we got them from my mom's house, and we didn't know where to put them. And then one day I came home and they were up there, and I was like, that's brilliant. They need to stay. Andor put them up there. And then one time when Charlotte was really little, Andor surprised us by googly-eyeing everything in the fridge. And so she woke up and everything in the fridge had googly eyes on it. And she thought that was the most hysterical thing she'd ever seen in her life. I've still got pictures of it. She was just over the moon. Oh my gosh, she was so excited. Oh, and I think I'm gonna, oh, never mind. Never mind. I just picked up The Witness on Steam for $10. So if anybody is curious, it's the same guy apparently that made the game Braid. I don't know if any of you have played Braid, but it's a really super challenging puzzle game. I played it years and years and years and years and years and years ago, and I haven't touched it in forever. Braid could probably be added to this list of short indie games, but once again, I think my like stupidity. Hey, it's VT! Little Campfire is a fun, silly little game. Ooh, you 100%ed The Witness, and Dadbods love The Witness. Well, maybe I'll add it then. I don't know. But oh, now I've got a whole new like button set up. Great. I've been playing on a PlayStation forever. Hey, it's Jane! I know. I feel the same way about Myst. I was like, am I dumb or am I just really dumb? But I have Myst on my Steam Deck, and I've been thinking about playing it. I don't know if I would stream it necessarily.
Pig,
but yeah,
pig,
I think bread. Okay, The Witness is pretty tough. Well, so is Braid. Dude, Braid is like Braid. I remember Braid being really challenging, but you know what? I was also really impatient. I was like, I love puzzle games. This one's hard. Save The Witness for a less backed up time. Okay, good to know. Yeah, so VT, I've got a list of a ton of little short indie games. I've got The Last Campfire, Later Alligator, Toem, Thomas Was Alone, Angel's Gear, just games I've picked up over the years that are all under 5 hours. And since I don't want to stream Echoes of Wisdom right at launch, I think we're going to do a bunch of indie games and get those all out of the way, out of my backlog, and then go into Zelda. Gorogoa was a really cool... Gorogoa. Oh, I'm writing that one down. I love Game Rex, but I already have so many. Okay, wait. Oh, look at that. The next page after my songs, Game Rex. I really love this music. A lot. Oh, I'm gonna cross the witness off because I bought that. I think these are a lot of games that people have actually recommended during GameSpark interviews too. So like Broken Age, One Shot, Oxenfree, Abzu, Hi-Fi Rush, Horn, Seventh Guest, Ghostis, Dust, and Elysian Tale. Okay, what was it called? Gorgoa? Goro. Oh, this music is pretty. Okay, how's the sound for you guys? Less backed up time. So like 2004? I know I have so many games. And I was thinking in my head the other day, I've got Final Fantasy VI that I still need to play. Kenna, Bridge of Spirits. I've got, not Fallout, what is it? Mass Effect. I've got, seriously, there's just not enough time. Gorogoa is great and short. Well, there you go. Let me know how the volume is. This is giving me kind of, normal mode. Is she getting undressed? Like, what is she doing? Or she put on different pants. Okay, whatever, man. Listen, man, you do you. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 Steam pre-orders open up in 2 days. I'm absolutely ready to dump $125 on it just for all the extra airplanes. You know what? Everybody has their thing. No judgment here. This is a judgment-free zone. Whatever, man. We also have Paladrune that has The Last of Us in every single option it's available. So this is no judgment zone. We don't judge. What does this give me vibes of? This gives me vibes of... Maybe I'm thinking of Ori. They are so cute. They maybe kind of Journey-ish, but like in a more... Oh, is this our little guy that's behind? He's like a little pillow. He's a little off-shaped pillow. Funky-shaped pillow. With eyes. Yeah, he's a little pillow friend. It's like, wait, guys. I'm at 60 games completed for 2024. 60 games? Holy moly. I now need to count how many games I've played in 2024 because I am almost, I can tell you right now, it ain't 60. No. No, it is not 60. Yes, this is very Journey-esque. Crazy symbols and interesting, like, lots of pretty lights. Okay, what's this called? The Last Campfire? Game volume seems pretty low. Okay, thank you. I obviously want it to be lower than my microphone. I don't want it to be too high, but obviously every game is different, so. For those of you that haven't played it, Gris is a beautiful short game that'll probably make you cry. Uh-oh, we lost our ore. Oh, dang. Wait, my ore! Can you not touch the water? Oh man, we lost our friends. Oh, biscuits. Ooh, and Neva, yes, I'm very excited about that one. That one will also probably make me cry. That one just looks like the I remember the very first trailer, I was like, oh boy. Oh my gosh, our sad little pillow friend. I don't blame you for being sad. You missed your buddies. Could we have not just gone like put our hands in the water and paddled?
There is a place where the lost embers go.
Oh my gosh, is he dead? What?
As the light begins to fade.
Those are embers? Oh no, wait, this is you. I thought you were dead. Are we blue or are we the red one? We're the blue one. What were those little blue blobs on me? Were those embers?
Ember
Look at...
stood still.
Oh, I am
unable
Ember.
to face what was to come.
Okay, I understand. Top of my wish list is still deer and boy. You know what? I feel like I did write that down, but it's not on this list. I'll write it down again. Oh, somebody told me to watch the trailer. I still have your list somewhere, BT, of all the games, like all the Metroidvanias that you've recommended.
The wall glistened.
Okay, this game isn't scary, is it? You guys said it was cute. It's not gonna scare me. Okay, with water,
The painting showed embers on a sacred journey.
maze, and then fire. Okay, that's our goal. That's our goal. We need to make it to the fire. This is sad.
Ember felt so afraid and alone
Oh, it's a skeleton!
that it was a relief to find someone to talk to.
I don't think that's a person. He's not alive.
Ember froze, almost too frightened to look away,
Oh my gosh.
when they noticed a small satchel.
Not scary at all. Spooky, scary skeletons. We just listened to that today. You watched the trailer on stream and you said you were going to share it with your family or something like that. Oh, shoot, now I don't even remember. I'll watch it again. Do the same thing. I promise. I'll follow up. I'll return and report. I got a stranger's satchel.
Felt heavy. Ember looked inside.
I don't know if I would take
The
somebody's
statue shone brightly in the light.
bag. 'Tis a goodly satchel. 'Tis goodly. All right, well, rest in peace, my friend.
There was a symbol on the floor.
It's fire. I love the way your little...
Ember noticed something wrong.
Oh, it's upside down. Oh. Oh, I understand. Okay. There we go. Yeah, this gives me vibes of something. It's kind of like Journey meets Hob meets... Hob is another really good one. I would recommend not playing on your Switch. It struggled a little bit on the Switch. But Hob was a
There was a
great
round
little puzzler.
space where something used to fit.
My statue. Oh my gosh, I love him looking in that little bag. That's adorable.
Ember's delight, the golden statue slid perfectly into place.
Not only are we looking in the bag, but we're also like looking at him. You got this game for $2? Oh, nice. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it wasn't much. Okay. Oh, this. Oh, interesting. Okay. And then this. And then... Boop. These are my kind of puzzles. Easy peasy. Watch them get insanely hard.
Ember left, feeling sorry for the stranger now alone in the
His
dark.
little lopsided head reminds me of the movie The Ugly Dolls. Did you ever see The Ugly Dolls? I only ever watched it because that's as hard as they get. Yes. I only watched it because Charlotte watched it, but he has this kind of little lopsided...
Stairway opened into a dark forest.
I did not expect narration in this game.
Fear taking over. They'd washed up alone. Somewhere very unfamiliar.
They'd? Okay, he wasn't with anybody, right? I guess they're using they in the sense that he's kind of genderless. To me, he's a he, but I was like, wait a minute. Were we here with somebody? Who was the red one? Oh. Is there like exploration?
Ember
Daniel?
felt like there would be the foxes howled into the night.
Do foxes howl?
The only reply was silence.
I've heard foxes scream. I don't know if I've ever heard foxes howl.
The path was blocked.
Okay. Can't go there. I can dash. I sure can't run that fast. Bjork. Right? Am I pushing the right button? Yeah. Okay. If Wolf can make it through this one, you definitely can. Okay, cool. Cool. We're going to freeze something.
As Ember approached, the flames
Something in the
seemed to
bushes.
call out.
Whoa. And maybe a little bit of, well, I've never
With a
played
feeling like
Monument
falling,
Valley, but I've
forest
seen
had slipped away.
gameplay of it.
Ember felt lost in darkness and ruin.
Okay. Oh, I can climb up over here, yes? Yes, okay. Yeah, this gives me a vibe of like 4 games all mixed into one, and I'm totally here for it. It is good situation. Can I, oh no. Can I climb? Can I jump? Can I, nope. Can I? Can I do other things? Oh, wait. Wait. Did I go up the wrong side? I did. That other staircase. Oh, but I can't jump, though. Oh.
Caged flame stoked new hope in
Lord.
Ember.
Okay. Interesting. And then this goes down. So I can climb that, right? Yep. Yes. Yay! Yay for doable, easy puzzles. Hooray. Love that. After, like, Prince of Persia... Oh, wait. Prince of Persia had some insane puzzles. And after Celeste, this is a really nice change. Celeste. You know what? You know what I did do, though?
Hope was almost
I
within
beat
reach.
4 B-sides? Or 3 B-sides? The cassette tapes? I have not done the summit yet. I can't get to the core. But I did the Celestial Resort, I did the Golden Ridge,
The
I
flames
did
spoke
the...
and
Yeah, I did
Ember
4. I did the
listened.
Old Site and the Forsaken City. And it was a time. Oh my gosh. Those B-sides. Apparently there are C-sides as well, which are even worse. Not for me. No way. I was not down. But I have finished 4 B-sides. So I managed to do that, but it took me a lot of tries. Hob had kind of a vague... Hob had a very vague storyline that I didn't really understand, but
The
it
flame
probably
lingered
had
ahead.
one of the most interesting beginnings to a game and surprising beginnings to a game I've ever experienced. I was really pleasantly surprised. I thought I knew how it was
Trying to escape
gonna go, and I was wrong.
or leading the way.
Your dash really doesn't make you go that much faster, but I love his little pillow ears. Oh, what are you? Wait. Am I gonna get there? Hold on. Am I gonna come back to that? Because there were stairs. There were 100% stairs. Maybe we'll come back to that. It was like a bunch of little dudes, and there was This is not an open world or exploration game. This is more linear. On the opposite end, deceptively so, is Pikmin 4. I'm at 80% with 50 hours? What is Pikmin even about? Like, what? I know nothing about the world of Pikmin. And the fact that there are 4 of them is shocking that I know nothing about Pikmin. I've kind of sort of considered getting it for Charlotte. I thought maybe Charlotte would like it, but maybe, yeah, wait. Is that a skeleton that they're around? Or like, maybe I should follow what the story is telling me to follow. That's good. Seems like good. Pikmin's awesome, just anxiety inducing. We brought him back! Oh, he looks so sleepy. That's right. Woohoo! Excellent. We're throwing out Rex, Gone Home, and Storyteller. You know what? I feel like I've seen...
The ghost spoke.
Oh, this is so
Hope has
journey-like.
returned to a forlorn.
Hope has returned to a forlorn. I just got goosebumps from that. Okay, wait. Gone Home. I feel like I've seen Gone Home on sale. And what is it? Storyteller. Oh, I feel like I've wanted to play Storyteller. It goes on sale periodically, and I just...
I will warm them until they choose to move on. Ember looked to the ghost for answers.
Where am I? Valid question. What does Grima Wormtongue say to the old guy when he's under Saruman's power? A just question. Gone Home is one of the first games Max streamed a million years ago. It does feel like a million years. Man.
This is a
Streamed for
place
so long, and you're like,
between
oh,
places.
sad. How has this been?
To travel through as your light fades.
So this is the in-between before you die.
But none have passed on in a long time. The Forest King now holds us here,
What kind of accent is this?
and those who linger will turn forlorn. Again, that word, forlorn.
Can I ask both questions?
The forlorn are those who lost their way along the path.
So they lost hope.
If you find them, send them to me and I will guide them.
And you
I
are...
am just a guide along the way to fan the flame. So many lost embers have I seen, more than I could help.
So, what is an ember and what is a forlorn? Are they the same thing, but embers that become lost become forlorn and lose hope? So, like, I am an ember, but if I lose my way and lose my hope... Oh, I need to turn that off. Sorry, we're not doing crowd control anymore. Hold on. So if I lose my way and I don't remember. There. Oh, whoops. Nope. Not that. If I lose my way, then I become forlorn. So all of us little critters are embers, but I have purpose, so I haven't turned to like stone or whatever, like that little dude did. So all embers are us little like creatures, but we become forlorn. Forlorn and embers aren't two separate things.
Ember thought of those they loved, those they'd left behind.
want to help others.
There are others lost along their journey.
It's a very
Find
interesting
them,
accent.
and I will guide them.
Scandinavian? I don't know many Scandinavian people, so...
Step backwards, little Ember. Look behind. Upon
That's it.
small
That's what I saw. I was
grassy
trying to get there.
rests a forlorn.
Okay. Hey. Hey. How's it
The
going?
stranger said, take care of those you care about the most.
Sound advice. Okay, now we're gonna go help that little forlorn Ember. Guess if we can get there. Oh, there's another one. What are you? What's your job? What are you? Just heard something. Oh, something is sleeping. Oh! Is it an onion? Man? Is it a pig? No, he has a thing on his head. Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to come here yet. Totally was. Okay, wait. This... Oh, maybe I am supposed to come here.
Barely visible through the murky water was the shadow of something hiding, and on a small pier with barely a sound, a lonely fisherman
He's a
sat.
fish? Fishing. Oh no, that's his hat! I thought he was a pig. I see his beard now. I get it. I totally get it. Wow. Wow. Oh, I'm so smart. SMRT. I see his beard. Good job, Susie. Good job picking up what they're putting down. Wait a minute. No, I don't want to leave yet. There was this other place I was supposed to go. Oh, yes. This way. I bet my mother-in-law could make one of these little guys. Oh, yeah. This is where I want to be. Hey, man. Hey.
The traveler spoke. You ever had roast frog, friend?
Can't say I
Use a
have.
good roast frog. Oh, how they crackle.
So you're not forlorn. But this fella is. Oh, now I see. So that little point that's hanging out off of the rock, I thought that was the nose of like a possum or something like that. I thought it was like a creature. It's not. It's just a little
The stranger
forlorn.
had been forgotten.
Okay. Turn this.
They tried to follow as best they could.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I remember this. There was a puzzle like this in Tears of the Kingdom, I believe. It was. What are we supposed to do with only one though? Frog yum. You're only supposed to.
No one heard them when they fell behind.
Okay. Push this. Okay, I feel like my brain is working. Okay, I feel like I'm getting there. Do they all turn at the same time? No. Yes? Yeah. Wait. Isn't that what I was supposed to do? Oh man, I can't do Bramble. I can't do Bramble because it has children in peril. Can't do children in peril. Oh, okay, so I did do it right. I was still just hanging on to the thing. I do have Planet of Lana. I have played Hoa. A Memoir Blue. Dude, BT, this is what you did to me last time. You were like, let me just give you like 600 game recommendations to fill up your backlog. Even more. Omno. Hugh. Oh, it looks like she has to go to the bathroom. And the garden between. I have seen that go on sale, and I've always been curious about it. Okay, I'm gonna have to run and help my kiddo because she's gonna go to the bathroom here in a second. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but we have this teeny little toilet in her room because when she goes into like quiet time, she can't get out of the room. So she has this teeny little toilet. Hey, it's roomy. I've cut down on buying games I'll never play, but I definitely added Tiny Glades to the list. I have seen so many videos about Tiny Glade. I cannot believe it's finally out. Is the consensus good? Is it a good game? Is it just a sim? Is it just kind of a soft building game? To be totally honest, I don't even know. Okay, tell you what. I'm gonna pull up the Ocarina. You'll let me know this weekend. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the Ocarina. I'm gonna go help her out real quick. I'll be right back. Mom life. Oh my gosh. So we found this little tiny miniature sized toilet on the curb. And I was like, let's just put it in her room. And then we gave her this little doorbell system. She has this little thing that she rings and then the doorbell rings in here. So I know she's gone to the bathroom, but we can't find the button. So, perks of being a mom and streaming and having a toddler. Shoot, do you want to finish out your story or your song, Hayes? Or can I turn it off? Yeah, I see Tiny Glade everywhere on YouTube. Oh, I think that's only for mods. Sorry. What else have I seen? I haven't seen any game trailers that have really excited me much other than Neva. I saw that. What was that game trailer called? Oh, The Perfect Pencil. That is a trip. I don't know what I just watched when I watched the trailer, but it was a wild ride. The Perfect Pencil, something along those lines, and Morsels. I was like, what the acid trip? Hey, buddy. Sorry you lost your way.
At Ember with surprise. Someone came back for me.
Oh, that's sweet.
Thank you.
Anytime. Cutie. Okay, now you need to go
The stranger
that way.
looked at Ember with surprise. Someone came back for me. Thank you.
Okay, so wait. He's okay to just hang out there? He doesn't have to go over to the actual fire? Or will he find his way over there? You like frogs. Okay. So now we go over here. I can't believe I thought I was like, it's like I have fish or like what? Can I go in here? Is this an opening I can go to? Oh, it is. Okay. Spider-webs. Oh, I think I see another one over there. Okay, so the thing up at the top of the screen. There we go. I thought he was done. He wasn't. That shows you how many forlorn you have, right? Like it said the forest and there were all these little dots. I think that's how many. Oh, maybe we cannot access this here? Unless there's like a secret. Okay, good thing I went in there. Future Susie will thank Susie right now. Can I go in that cave? No, I cannot. Can't swim. Okay. Hey, you! You should bring the chain down. Or not, I guess. Okay. Well, there's only one way to go. So it will be this way. Right? Yeah. I feel like we're leaving the forest, but maybe we're not. Maybe I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Maybe I should just... Frogs! Weren't we just talking about frogs? Giant frog. Hey. Am I supposed to follow those? That is one gigantic frog. He has seen some things. His eyes. Okay. Oh, there's another one. There's like a stone. No. Oh, is that a statue? It was a real frog. Pretty sure it's a statue. Oh.
The Ember was curious. Where did you
Yes,
wake
we
up?
are all
I'm
embers.
headed for the crossroads. It's not far, I think. I've heard there's a nest there. A safe
A
place.
nest? Oh, interesting. Interesting thing to call it. Okay, first we're going to go talk to the fisherman. And then... Wait, right? I'm in the right place, right? Yeah. What is this? Okay. Salty! Hello, hello, hello. Okay, we're blasting through a whole bunch of indie games over the next couple weeks. I have a whole bunch of them. This one's called The
Fisherman
Last
murmured
Campfire.
quietly between soulful breaths.
All of them are like 5 hours and or less. Oh, he's not gonna like. Oh, meeting the discouraged.
The
Oh,
fisherman
interesting.
felt
Okay.
so useless. His former joys were hollow.
What? Oh. You're gonna blow me off those stairs. Can you die in this game? Wait. Oh, that's it. Okay. No. Well, then what is the point? Maybe I couldn't go through. Okay. Yeah, so this is called The Last Campfire. But all the games that I'd like to play only have are only like 5 or so hours left, and I have a bunch of them. And VT keeps giving me more, but I don't actually own those ones. I own like 6 or something. Oh, that's why we turned it down, because we got to keep this little flickering flame of hope alive.
Thought that went round and round.
Oh shoot, can I put it down?
All started with the frog.
The frog. What other games do I have lined up? I have, in no particular order, I have Angel's Gear, Webbed, Thomas Was Alone, Toem. Shoot. Let's see. Okay. Planet of Lana, Superliminal, The Last Campfire, Webbed, Later Alligator, Toem, Astro's Playroom, Angel's Gear, and Thomas Was Alone. Those are the ones that I own, that I actually have either on Steam or on my console right now. Toem was eh. Planet of Lana is a dub. What is a dub? Flickering Flame of Hope. So we're kind of like inside the fisherman's mind right now, and he feels really useless and he feels really sad and discouraged. But we've gone kind of, I mean, that's kind of, that kind of just seems like we're kind of in his mind, and this is the puzzle. So we've got to bring back his little hope, his little flame of hope, so he can kind of get it together. we're basically just helping others, which is very sweet. We're helping those that are kind of lost along their way, that have found them, that have a hard time. Yeah, so he kind of lost his... Oh, and he got color back and everything.
For
Yep, he's
brief
wearing a fish
moment,
hat.
The fisherman struggled to speak. He looked at Ember, hopeful. The fisherman spoke softly. There's a frog in that pond, a big one. Saw him grow from a tadpole. We were friends of a sort. Spent every day side by side.
With the frog. Tell
So
me.
much better
Tell
at
me more,
fishing than
tell
me
me
that
more.
frog is.
Well, it's a frog. I mean, like, that's its,
Catches
you know.
them before I can bait them.
Well, yeah. Oh, so he's
Makes me
stealing all
feel
your fish.
useless some days.
Go find a different pond, fisherman. Come on.
The fisherman sighed. I've wasted so much time feeling like this.
But haven't we all been in this type of situation? It's really interesting how realistic this game feels, because all of us have felt lost at some point. And all of us have found ourselves in this type of situation where, like, we know that what we should do, but we just don't want to do it for whatever reason. Like, he
old
should go
man looked
find
carefully
a
at the
different pond, but, like,
their
that takes
rod,
effort. That's
at
hard.
Ember. Well, listen to me here, rambling on and on.
I love your fish hat. It's a great fish hat.
It helps, though, telling someone. Thank you, Ember.
And
If
sometimes
you need help catching anything, you
all
just
all
ask.
you need is to just kind of talk about it. What's that little bag up in the corner? Is that my inventory? Nope. I don't know what that is, but okay. So can I fish?
Poor little worms. They didn't ask to be here.
We got a book from the library the other day that's a counting book for Auden. And each page has like multiple, it's got like bugs or trees or something. It's like a feel book, so some of it's rough and some of it's smooth. And they have 9 little worms, and the worms are sticky. It was such a surprise. I was like, Auden, they're sticky. She loves it.
But how do you fish without them? One for me, one for the fishes. Slurp 'em down.
Slurp them down. Well, Ander doesn't use live bait.
If you need help catching anything, you just ask.
Okay, thanks. A rye is at the top of the list that I suggested a while back. I know I've got that list somewhere around here. That's got like crow sworn. Oh, hope! After watching the Cult of the Lamb, I heard flickering flame of poop. You know what? That would not surprise me in Cult of the Lamb at all. Cult of the Lamb ultimately was a really delightful experience. I had one negative experience with it when someone came in and kind of decided to be kind of a jerk. But ultimately, I really, really enjoyed playing it. It definitely went against pretty much everything. Wasn't sure if I needed to do this. Oh yeah, they are. They're statues. I thought that was a real frog. Ultimately, though, I had a really good time. But yes, the subject matter can be kind of heavy. And I've seen a couple clips pop up on YouTube of things that you can do that I either never came across or I didn't choose to do. You can kind of choose which rituals you can offer your followers, and I mostly chose things that were
Stranger
more
was
positive.
trapped, caught in a maze.
But you can definitely choose some heavy things out of that game. But ultimately, I had a really good time. I thought it was really fun. It was hilarious. Oh, okay. Well, given that, oh. I feel like that's where it needs to be. Right? Maybe. I push that off. Yes, that is exactly what would happen. Oh, and then we lower it down. Oh, no, we don't. crazy. But I can't put... Oh, can I pull it? Oh, yep, I sure can. Okay, this one has me Cult of the Poop and Puke and Nudie Party. In the end, it was a harmless cult. Would join it. 5 totems out of 5. I had a really great time playing it, but I can totally see how it could go off the rails and how it could become really, really not ideal. I can totally see that. I can see it making people really uncomfortable, and I can see... Okay. I think I know how to do this. I'm really struggling. Hi, Rumi. Welcome. Welcome. You know what it did do, though? It made... Oh, this is going to make it so I can't even get over there. Oh... Wait a minute. Where am I trying to push this? That is the real question. Did I just do all of this for no reason? Okay, wait. Does that one need to go? Okay, because one obviously has to go by that ladder. One has to go here, but like, what? I feel like I'm probably making this harder than I need to make it, but I can't. Hey! Okay, wait. So this can go all the way up. Why am I struggling with this? How do you start it over? Can you like start over? Oh. Okay, so you obviously must not get soft locked. Where is this one supposed to go? What happens if you push it into the... Oh, you can't. You can't push it into the water. Okay, that's fair. Every time I see this Chuck icon, my brain thinks it's one of the green imps from Chrono Trigger. I don't even have Chuck Norris anymore. It makes me really sad. But I haven't purchased a new one because now I got these sweet potato vines growing outside my house, which are growing beautifully, by the way. They're growing up the trellis and they look lovely and I'm really excited about them, but I'm not a super big plant person, so I can't have like multiple plants or they'll die. I legitimately don't know where this one is supposed to go. But oh, okay, wait. I have an idea. I feel like I made this so hard on myself. Can I... Oh, I can't roll it to the side. Oh, biscuits. Okay, I totally screwed this up. How do I start it over? If I go talk to that little... If I go look at this little guy, can I start over? Oh, I can leave. That's not what I... Well, yeah, that's kind of what I wanted. Okay. Okay. Oh, I think I know what to do. Okay. I just had to... Okay. Why did I start with the one way clearer in the heck up there? Sometimes my brain is square. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Now I don't know. Okay, wait.
It was hard to make sense of this place.
Ah, okay, we got some voiceovers. That means we were doing the right thing. Am I supposed to, like, push that? Oh. This shouldn't be this hard. BT was like, that's about as hard as it gets. And here I am like, what? Can I roll it upstairs? Like, that's a dumb question, but... But if I don't know what good this is gonna do, but I will try. I can push that onto that for whatever reason. I don't think I'm supposed to do that, but maybe. Susie sucks at puzzles. Sometimes it depends on the puzzle. What am I doing? Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. How do I... I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where that second one is supposed to go. Okay. So you can't push it off into the water. I'm gonna have to start over again. Oh, I can go up here. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I was too focused on the other side. Wait a minute. So I'm supposed to push one off. Okay, the question is, are you supposed to go this way and like, but how do you get one to roll in the right direction? That is the problem. Because if it's on the side, if you grab it from the side, you can't pull it, like you can't push or pull it in the right direction. Gotta check the bus. So am I supposed to go up here and like push one up here? I doubt you can push one up there. I think you are supposed to go that way because I think this one right here, I'm struggling so much with this. This one right here, I think you're supposed to push off on there, down there. Because that other one isn't facing the right direction. It's DJ. I know. Definitely lacking in both poop and puke. Truth. True. I'm okay with that for now, though. Okay, stay right there. And I will spit. Oh, wait a minute. Was that the right thing to do? Like, was I... Can I jump off this? No. See, but you can't push it. You have to get either behind it or in front of it. You can't push it from the side, which makes sense. So then... Like, what is the point? I'm so confused. I can...
I don't want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the
It's
work
Land
today.
Rider! I was gonna say, I'll bet that's Land Rider, but I don't want to jump to conclusions when people use certain commands and be like, oh, it's Land... Oh, no, it's not. I don't want people to think that I'm, like, not happy to see them if it's not the right... Okay, it has something to do with that platform. For sure. Dude, yeah, I'm really struggling. Like, I've already started it over once. My brain is just square. I can't... It has something to do with... that means it's a good puzzle, though. Like, it's not... All the ones up until now, I've been like, ah, yes, we do that. Yep. I was right. Oh, are you supposed to, like... Nope. I thought it was gonna, like... Oh! This isn't right. There's no way. No, this is wrong. But you know what? We're going to try anyway. Yeah, no. Jericho! Can't you push it toward the edge of the brown rotating thing? I have pushed it. But the problem is I can't... Okay. We're going to start it over. And I'm going to have to go get Charlotte from the bus here momentarily anyway. We're going to start it over because I totally screwed up. By putting those two on top of each other, I think I messed it up. So we're going to start it over again. Smooth brain today. Don't worry, little one. I'll save you. I will. The bus is getting closer.
The stranger was trapped, caught.
I got
in
2
a maze.
voiceovers, and I was proud of myself for getting 2 voiceovers. So, like, this one is supposed to come this way. Why? I don't know, but that's where I got another
It's
voiceover.
hard to make sense of this place.
Yeah, you're right. So like, what now? Or maybe that's supposed to go here. And then this is supposed to go... Just came in, so don't know what you tried. Yeah. Well, what I did try did not work. Oh, wait. If we push it this way... Oh, no. Oh, wait. That at least pushes it to the end. Maybe? I don't know if this is right, but we'll see, because now I can push it... There. No. So can I walk off of this onto this now? I can. What does that do for me? I don't know. That feels like progress, but I don't really know why. Unless you can just push them up onto each other, which seems kind of stupid and seems like it shouldn't work, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Okay. Because game physics. So we're gonna push this one here. If this works, I'm gonna be really surprised. Can we push it on top of the other one? No. Well then, what the fruit? I can walk on them. Oh, I gotta go get my child from the bus. Okay. I'm gonna pull up words on stream really quick. I'm gonna go grab my kid from the bus. It's 5 houses down. Get my kids kind of situated, and then I will come back and we will tackle this. This is it. This is gonna be it. This is the rest of today's stream. This puzzle right here, right now. You heard it here. Okay. Words on stream. Give me a little bit. I will be right back. That's what I'm looking for. Yep, I'll be right back. Did it never work for you guys? I'm so mad. Dang it! Ah! Gosh dang it all to heck. Usually I watch and check and make sure that it runs before I run out there, but I left it up to the last minute and I had to. Dang. I'm sorry, guys. That was lame. I'm gonna pull up words on stream for you guys. I was running on my screen, but for some reason it wasn't coming up like in the stream. Lame. Lame. I didn't see anybody get any words. Sorry. Okay, so I feel like I made headway, but now I don't. I have to... Okay, what needs to happen is I need to get one... Hey, it's Darren! Oh, and Darren, good to see ya. Good to see your face in chat, face in chat, face in chat. Whoa. There, that was something. Obviously, I don't want help. Not yet. I do not want help. Not yet. Does that go any higher? No. It just goes all the way up there. Okay, and then it goes all the way down. I feel like what needs to happen is I need to get one of the... Oh my gosh, I know how to do it. I know how to do it. I almost had it! I almost had it, and I missed it. I almost had it. I know how to do it. I just needed a second. I got it. I got it. Watch and learn. Okay. I had it before, but I could not see what I needed to do. But now I do. I see the light. I see it. Okay. It did involve stacking them up on top of each other, but I didn't realize what I needed to do with them stacked on top of each other. Oh, but I've got it now. I feel like Charlotte would like this game, but it would be hard for her. She would struggle. Maybe not. Maybe she would figure this puzzle out within like... Oh, by the way, Yazoo's broken because I accidentally deleted it. So I need to make it again. Yeah, he's so cute. He's a little pillow. He's adorable. He's called an Ember. And we are basically helping lost embers rekindle kind of their hope. They're called, they become forlorn. And hold on, wait a minute. Oh, wait, nope, I got it. So yeah, I was cleaning out, I see, like, how did I not?
Just kept on closing.
How did I not see that? I am so smart. SMRT. Okay. Yay, we got a voiceover. Fantastic. Yep. Yes. Oh, we've got it now. Boom. Boom. And the last one. Boom. I'm so proud. I was cleaning out. I had so many VODs saved on my computer. I thought I had put a couple chat commands that I had made into I have a separate folder for them. When I upload them into OBS, I make sure they're in a certain folder, and I thought Yazoo was in that folder, and it was not. Unfortunately. Did commands? Oh, I think it has to be the first. I think the exclamation point commands has to be the first one in your chat line.
The stranger's
Dude, yours
voice
was hard.
hoarse. I just need some time, I think, to see things clearly.
So all of them have one tiny little pillow corner, and you have two. I find that very interesting. Okay, so
stranger's
you're
voice was
okay, right?
hoarse.
You're gonna be
I
okay.
just need some time, I think, to see things clearly.
Okay, excellent. Have we found them all? I can't tell. Maybe if we go back to the campfire, it will tell us. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa! Whoa! That is a giant frog. Wow.
The frog stared at Ember, its belly rumbling.
Woo! Dang. Yeah. Woo! Whew. All right. Whatever. I'm gonna listen.
Its eyes were fixed on Ember.
Please don't eat me.
It seemed to mean no harm.
Cool.
Was this the frog that the fisherman spoke of?
Gee, I don't know. Probably.
Ember could hardly ignore the rumbling from the frog.
So he's hungry. I mean, he literally takes up the entire pond.
The frog stared at Ember, its belly rumbling. Its eyes were fixed. Was this the frog that the Ember could hardly ignore the rumbling from the frog's belly?
Searching.
Okay, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to feed you something? What about these little blue guys over here? Makes me feel really bad. He does. He's got a sweet hat. Oh, there's a cave opening up there. Okay, so I must get up there via cave? Is there a secret cave? I love those little blob guys. They're pretty adorable. Is there like a secret cave? Oh! Oh my gosh, I love that. He got stuck for a second. The cute detail. Listen, frog. You help me, I'll help you. Come in here. I'll bet that's actually what happens. Or maybe. Okay, up on the top left, there is a little outline of something. Does that mean I need something for this room? Don't think that helps me. I think I need that over. I already pulled the lever earlier and it lifted it all the way up. So there's an entrance to a cave above me. Yeah, he's probably eaten all the entire contents of the pond. I need to go talk to the fisherman. That's what I need to do. Because he said if you ever need help catching anything, just ask. So I need to talk to the fisherman. And then maybe... Wow, I was not expecting to have a giant frog. I mean, it did say that there was something like, you know, in the murky shadows of the water or whatever. I was not expecting that giant of a frog. I thought maybe I could capture one of those frogs and just take it to the frog. But that would be cannibalism, and I don't agree with that. So, this is a path. Is this supposed to, something supposed to happen there? Do you collect all the forlorn? Like that is significant somehow. Do you collect all the forlorn, or are there forlorn you can miss? Do you have to collect all of them to move on, or do you only... About the frog.
You saw the frog? You ask the frog about me. See what they say. Actually, no.
I mean, he's like right
just-
down there. You can miss them. Okay.
Please don't tell the frog how much I talk about them.
Okay. About your hat. Oh!
I chased old Blue Betty round this pond.
Is that
for
a real
years.
fish?
Best days of my life catching that fish.
But cannibalism was a pillar of our cult. It was not. It was not. I
to
think
use
I made
myself
one.
as
You know what?
bait.
I don't think I ever made.
Stuck on me head ever since.
Maybe I did have to make people eat follower meat. I can't remember, but it had like a 50% chance of making people sick. So I was always
They
like,
say
no, I don't want to
catching
do
a
this.
fish isn't the point. So I tell myself that. I tell myself that a lot.
See you later.
If you need help catching anything, you just ask.
Yeah, I think I did. I think I did one time. I harvested meat from one of the dead followers. I did it once in front of everybody, and everybody was super sketched out by it. So the next time I did it, I was like, oh, well, I might as well just use this meat, but I can't freak my followers out. So I did it by night when everybody was sleeping. But then when I realized making a meat, like a meal out of minced follower meat, we're talking about Cult of the Lamb, by the way, it's obviously not real. It said it had like a 50 or 60% chance of making people sick. So I never, ever made the meal again. And I never, ever harvested meat from a follower again. I only composted them or buried them. So the fisherman
Frog
right
stared
behind
at
you
Ember,
says, what's
its
up?
belly rumbling. Its eyes were fixed. Was this the frog that the Ember could hardly ignore the rumbling from the frog's belly?
Okay, so okay. Would you like a statue? I can get you a statue. Yeah, twice. Once in the middle of the day, and I freaked everybody out. And then once at night, and I was like, I'm going to do this at night because I don't want anybody to see me. And it worked. But then I found out my followers could get sick from eating follower meat. So I was like, you know. Hey, it's Ryan! Yeah, I'm ready to play the new Zelda 2, but I'm going to wait for a minute because I'm going to stream it. So I'm going to wait for a little bit. I'm going to play a bunch of little short indie games first. But I am excited about it. I'm excited to see where it all goes. And oh, what the trail? Who are you? You look like me, but you only have one
Traveler
thing.
said, "You sailed in here. Where's your boat? Friend, you need a boat.
I do need a boat.
Go see the builder in the caves. Tell them I'm sorry I never came back."
That lurk clip still has audio? Oh, really? Oh, okay. I'll fix that. Lurk. Audio. I can spell. The builder in the caves. Okay. Oh! Oh. Oh! Yeah. Okay. I owed for a good reason. I thought you could climb that, but then I was like, oh no, that's just grass. Oh no, it is totally it is like little stairs. Oh, Stardew Valley fall music. That's funny. Ah! I didn't realize that still had, sorry. I didn't realize that still had audio. Okay.
The stranger had blazed their own path.
Okay.
Created their own rock, their own islands.
I imagine I am supposed to get out of town and take a bus. It is Popinski. Popinski, how are you? How are you? It is so good to see you. You know what? Feel like a little while back you streamed something, and I remember I was in the middle of something, and I couldn't remember. I can't remember what it is now, but I remember being like, Popinski, I haven't seen Popinski in forever. I'm sorry. The new update for Stardew comes to all consoles November 4th. Fantastic. I've been debating buying it on Steam, but I already own it, so I decided to I've just been waiting, and that is excellent news. That is excellent news. Wait. Can I? Don't think I can. Oh, yes I can. Oh, no, I cannot. Wait, yes I can. I know what I need to do. Okay, all right. I'm an elusive man on Twitch lately. I get that.
They did not
You know,
need Ember's kindness.
it comes in waves. Like, I feel like life sometimes, I totally get that. I completely understand
Still,
that.
Ember stayed.
You bet I stayed. I'm here for my people. You know what I'm saying?
building a bridge should it ever be needed.
Ooh. Thought that was gonna make that go. Yeah! That one was so much easier than the last one. Yay! I randomly emerged last month only to go back in hibernation. You're a teacher, yes? You teach, so your days are like insanely busy and filled with lots and lots of people and lots of needs. I can't remember you're a teacher. I can't remember if it's high school? Or is that basically dad? Basically dad teaches high school also. Welcome back to the land of the living, little
The
man.
stranger met Ember's eyes. The two shared a moment of silence.
This reminds me of Inside Out and the souls that are lost. High school. Okay, that's what I thought. I have another person that teaches high school math, and I can't keep them straight. I mean, I know he teaches math, but I couldn't remember exactly. Couldn't remember if you were a college professor or if you were high school. I couldn't remember. These little lost souls remind me of the... Can I get out of here? Oh. Hey, mushrooms. Will the frog eat
The stranger
mushrooms?
met
Nope.
Ember's
Okay.
eyes. The two shared a moment of silence.
It reminds me of those lost souls in, not Inside Out. It's not Inside Out. Soul. Those people that have lost their, like, direction in life and they're wandering around in that desert and they're like these weird kind of creatures. That's what these little, I mean, they're creatures and they're kind of bad. They're just lost souls. That's what these forlorn kind of remind me of. Just these little lost embers that lost their way and lost their hope, because that's really what those souls are. Because they've lost hope and they've become, you know, hey, how do we feed the frog? Birds? No. Will he eat a statue? Like, can I carry this to the frog? I don't know. What is this? Okay, he's saved. All right. What do you have to say? Tell me
The
everything.
Ember was curious. I'm headed for the cross. I've heard there's a nest.
Oh, that's
there.
right. The
A
nest.
safe
Okay.
Place.
Yeah, they're not bad, but they're sad. But they do kind of come after Joe when he goes in there. They kind of chase after him, and they have to kind of subdue it or take it down or whatever. But it's not because they're bad. It's just because they've just really lost their way. And that's what these little forlorn remind me of. Obviously in a slightly different way, but... am I supposed to go talk to the fisherman yet again? Maybe. I'll go take the stack. Hello? Oh, no. Oh, okay. I thought I was stuck. I thought I was, like, really legitimately stuck. I will take him. Oh, no, I can't do that because... Oh, no. Yes, I can. I thought I had to climb, but I don't. I'll take the fisherman the frog statue and be like, hey, here is a frog statue. Okay, so the little forlorns that you fix, they leave and go to the campfire, I think. Have a frog. Good sir. Goodbye. Dang it.
If you need help catching anything.
Darn,
you
darn,
just
darn, darn,
ask.
darn. Oh, your history. That's right. Yeah, not Inside Out. Sorry. Soul. That's what I was talking about. I always enjoyed history. I always did really well in history in school. I was terrible at math. Awful at math. I hate math so much. And then they decided to change math. So now Charlotte's math homework is different than any math homework I had when I was a kid. And that is really frustrating. Because I'm like, how am I supposed to help my kid with math if I don't? Hey, it's Jet! This game is super cute. It is wholesome as heck, which I'm all about. I'm slightly confused. I don't know how to feed this frog. But it's a cute little puzzle game. Totally worth it. It's adorable. I got it on sale. I don't remember how much I got it for. Oh, see? Can't even take the statue to the frog. I was going to see if the frog wanted to eat the statue. I don't know why that would be a thing, but he needs fish. Like... I feel like if I help the frog, he will help me in that cave. Yeah, new math is wild. And like, why did we have to change it? I don't understand. math was fine. In The Incredibles 2, he has this conversation with Dash. He's like, you can't just change math. And it's totally true. Like and I know that they're encouraging kids to do the math in their heads, I guess. And even my mom, who was a retired second grade teacher, was like, oh, the new math is just insane. Like, even us teachers are like, why did they change this? This doesn't make any sense. I feel like you're supposed to help the frog. I feel like you're supposed to help the frog, and then you are supposed to, and then he's supposed to come in here and help you in this area. It's Choppa! I'm having a pretty good Tuesday, although my house is a disaster. We did a lot of cleaning today, but it was like deep cleaning, you know, like with a steamer. I just bought a new steamer, so my house is gonna be spotless. So excited. But like, there's stuff everywhere. I hope you're also having a good Tuesday. I'm the president of what's called the Young Women's in my church congregation. So it's the girls ages 12 to 18. And it's called the Young Women's Program. And the girl that was the president before me, she was getting ready for girls camp, which happens every summer. And she had all this stuff she bought for girls camp. But then our congregation merged with another congregation and she never got to do camp. So guess who has boxes of camp stuff sitting in their front room? I do. And I have no place to store it. I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. So my family room is a little cluttered. I always get asked about my opinion about the teacher on new math. And I constantly have to go, I don't teach math. I don't have opinions on this. Well, that is fair. That is fair. Landrider's mom's being released from that position in a few weeks. Oh, dang. Oh, but your dad is Elders Quorum president. Well, then. Wait, so they both go to ward council then? That's wild. I guess that's what happens when you don't have like little kids. You can both be in presidencies because we definitely could not do that right now. Okay. Okay, so there's a guy up there that I haven't talked to yet. And I don't know how to get up there. The way I feel like you get up there is you help the frog, and he helps you by moving over with his lily pad hat and allowing you to cross that river that's in the cave so you can climb up, and then you can come out and talk to this little guy up here. But how do we help the frog? You know what? You do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do, man. Okay, maybe there's something over here that will help with said frog. Do I have any snacks in my pack? Do I? Everybody needs snacks. Hey, it's Farrell! I can't play this game? Look at them all. A friend who is a teacher said to me, the new math is all about teaching kids how 2 + 2 = 4. We should save that for high school. Kindergartners don't need how. They just need to memorize the facts. Agreed. 100% agreed. Okay, look. Oh, I feel like I saved more of you than that. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, this is going to be a new area, isn't it? And we're not going to help the frog. We need to help the frog. If you do, there will be no more campfires. And that can't happen. There's a box up there that looks a lot like the little box up in my top left corner that is empty. Does this hurt me? No, nothing hurts you. There is a gate.
The old gate was locked.
Okay, cool. Oh. I love that we get to look at him looking at his little pack. Like, do I have anything? No.
The crow held its shining trophy tight.
Oh, that crow has the key to the gate.
The stranger whispered, "Ever feel like
Well,
you're
the
being
reality
watched?"
is, I mean, and we're getting to like a core problem here with the American, I was going to say healthcare system, public school system. The fact that everybody feels like the younger kids can understand things and the smarter kids are at a younger age, the higher the test scores and the more money schools get. And I think that's a whole load of bullcrap. I don't think that's how schools should be given money based on how well kids do on testing. And so they keep like upping the curriculum and encouraging people to put their kids in preschool and, you know, help your kid learn to read earlier. Kids don't need to learn to read earlier. Our kids are going to learn to read. It's totally fine. Preschool is not a necessity for anybody unless you are a working parent and you need to put your kid in pre-K, which opens up a whole different can of worms because people shouldn't have to put their kids in pre-K, but people need to these days because of inflation and they need to be able to work and afford to pay for things. And so these days, school is literally just daycare. So kids put their, like, the pre-K in our public school system starts at pre-K 4, right before kindergarten, but it's 7.5 hours. It's the same school day that Charlotte has. I'm not putting Auden in that. I don't need that. I would love to put her in like a Mother's Day out type situation or a preschool that was like 2 days a week. But that's like $1,600 a month and I can't do that. So she just doesn't go to pre-K. So there are deeper issues here, but they constantly encourage kids to be smarter at a younger age, but that actually doesn't make smarter adults because what happens is kids struggle. There have been so many studies done that pre-K doesn't actually make smarter adults. It doesn't matter if your kid goes to preschool or not. If your kid goes to preschool, great. If your kid doesn't go to preschool, also great. But the problem is when you have a standardized test with all these kids that learn in different ways. I mean, certain kids like Charlotte, public school is perfect for Charlotte. She does great. She follows instructions. She can sit still. She doesn't have ADHD. She does her work and she's fine. But other kids that struggle with dyslexia or ADHD or struggle sitting down and finishing something, public school is a nightmare for them. And then they're asked to sit down and do this standardized test. And then the teachers push it and push it and push it and go, you have to do really well on this test. I explained to Charlotte last year when she was doing,
What does it feel like?
when
Is
she
it
was doing
nice?
like their
It
big
sounds
tests
nice.
that they do in Texas. It's called the STAR test. I was like, Charlotte, this has nothing to do with your actual test scores. This doesn't mean anything. It only means they get more money the better the test scores are. That's all this is about. That's why they're pushing it so hard. And that's why I don't care how you do on this test. It is not important to me. But I hate that I know why they hype the kids up, but I hate that they hype the kids up because then the kids that struggle feel like they struggle and they feel like they're failures. It's so problematic. I don't worry so much about the public school system because my child does really well in it. But I know plenty of people whose kids really struggled in it. My brother was one that struggled with public school. He was a daydreamer. He didn't want to be there. He hated it. He learned slightly differently than everybody else. He had to kind of move around while he was doing his stuff, and like teachers didn't want that. So it was always like, sit down, sit in your seat. Who cares if he has to kind of like move his feet around to concentrate? Like some kids, that's just how some kids are. But you can't make this standardized system and then just be like, well, this is just all there is unless you want to fork out $6,000 every semester for your kid to go to private school. And if your kid doesn't do well in the public school system, then that just sucks. Because there's also very little support for like tutors, and anyway, there's such a deeper issue there. I know, I agree. Let kids be kids. Do you know how long Charlotte gets for recess during the day? 15 minutes. So she's in school from 7:30 until 3, and she gets 15 minutes for recess right after lunch. When I was a kid, we had 2 recesses. We had one in the morning and we had one in the afternoon. And I think we had a short one after lunch. She gets 1 15-minute recess. How is that supposed to do anybody any good? I have a lot of thoughts about it. Lots of thoughts about it. Like, your kids are going to learn, and I totally agree. We should let kids be kids and not put the pressure on them, but it's all about funding. If I had the means to put my kids in private school, I would absolutely do it, but I don't. I don't have the financial means. Popinski says, I've never met a single human who believes in standardized testing, and yet that's what we do all the time. Every school year. This little Ember says, you feel like you're being watched? I've never felt that. What does it feel like? Is it nice? It sounds nice. It's like the most wholesome response to the whole, like, every time I read a scary book now, and the people say, and the narrator says they feel like they're being watched, I'm going to be like, oh, that's nice. Okay, can we move this? Oh, we can grab, okay, all right. Can I cook fish? I need to feed that frog. How do I feed the frog? No, don't tell me. Oh, more frogs. Big frog. Oh, can I not jump if I'm holding on to a... Okay. Maybe if I heat up the metal. I'm getting way too deep for this game. Oh, I know. Oh, I'm supposed to burn it. Got it. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. What's going to happen? I'm holding a fire. Violence was never the answer. What is that, a crow? Crows do like shiny things, don't they? Am I making that up? Oh, of course. Maybe the frog will help me? Jet is a teacher in Australia, and my state is transitioning back to the very olden style of teaching. Desks in rows, explicit instruction, lower inquisitive learning. Not a fan. Popinski says, people who make decisions about education typically aren't educators. Sad but true. My superintendent is a businessman. Never worked in a school a day of his life before he got the gig. Nobody is physically designed to sit at a desk for 7 straight hours. Adults get an hour for lunch if they're working a job. You know what I mean? If they're working like an 8-hour workday, if they're sitting at a desk, at least they get to like stand up and walk around or whatever. And I don't know. Although I did, when I got Charlotte from the bus, she was like, I was so, and this doesn't surprise me in the slightest because Charlotte is one of those kids that behaves in class, but she was like, I had such great behavior today that I didn't have to do any of the laps at recess that the rest of the class had to do. And I
Inside was a scrap of journal.
Oh, journal. Is that what that is?
Strangers on the water went on without me. Where have I landed? Vines and thorns stretch out
Ooh.
to trip me.
Was that a journal page? Is that going to go up? Yeah. Boom. Oh, it is a box. Okay. It is a box. Journal page. Vines. Ooh. Good thing we have a fire. In an 8-hour workday, you get 2 15-minute breaks and at least a 30-minute lunch. Kids, work all day, no breaks, no fun. Well, did anybody watch Recess? There was a Recess episode about this where they instigated more testing on like Disney Channel or whatever. They instigated more, or they introduced more testing and less recess, and the test scores got worse. And the more tests they offered and the less recess they offered the kids, the worse the kids did in school. And they became these robots that were like testing all day, testing, where is my pencil? Like that's all they did, but their test scores plummeted. And I remember as a kid being like, oh, that's interesting. And now I'm like, why? Like, why would you not give the kids at least a half hour to run around after lunch? Lunch should be a half hour for eating and a half hour for running around and burning off energy. They should get a whole hour that they don't have to worry about stuff. But yeah, a little too on the nose. I don't like it. I don't like it. Also, I need to find a way. Okay. For those of you that have played this game, I don't necessarily want I don't want a hint, but I'd like to know if feeding the frog is just only in the pond or if I'm going to figure something out in a different section that I can go back and actually feed the frog or do whatever I have to do with the frog, because obviously there's something to do with the frog. He's hungry. He needs to eat something. So that's my question is, did I miss it back there? Landrider's like, I don't remember. Okay, wait. A few years ago, it was flexible learning with furniture variety, more learning through exploration, and lower grades with game-based learning. This is primary school. Okay, so this is like elementary school. That sounds ideal. Like, that's what a lot of parents do with like homeschooling, right? They do a lot of like explorative kind of learning, and you know, to learn about fractions, you bake cookies, you know, and things like that. And I get that public school can't do that. I've gone back and forth on whether or not to homeschool Charlotte, and I really don't think I am good enough at it to do it. I think it would add too much to my plate, and I would get too stressed out, and I would suck at it, and I would struggle, and Charlotte would struggle. Charlotte really loves the, I'm missing 3? Wait. Yes? I think I'm missing 3. I don't know how to feed the frog. Some people can do it, but the reality is most people really struggle with homeschooling. They think they can do it, and then they really struggle with it, and then their kids suffer. Dadbod says, I was definitely book taught while homeschooling, plus the day was much shorter. Yeah, I mean, you really don't need 7 hours of learning to be a smart person every single day. Like, you can 100% homeschool. If homeschooling is done correctly, it is 100% better than public school. 100%. But that's the problem, is it has to be done correctly. It has to become you live it and breathe it. It is your complete full-time job. It is like you throw your whole entire... Oh, there's an area you need to go to first to get a thing. Excellent. Then we will come back, Frog. And I hate to say it, but I'm not willing to prioritize it as much because I know what my limits are. And I also have a couple friends that homeschool, and I have a couple friends that homeschool well, and I have a couple friends that do not homeschool well. And I don't want to end up in that situation where I hold my kid back because I struggled. Like, I had a friend growing up that homeschooled. Oh, hello. I saw you. There was my little red friend. Oh my gosh, I saw my red friend. Who I thought was me at the beginning, but it was not me. Oh, cave. That's right. Okay, we will go in this cave. And my friend was my same age, and she was held back a year because her mom homeschooled so poorly that she couldn't. Oh, it's a fishing net!
Hung ominously around
Oh,
the
but it's broken.
skeleton's neck.
Wow, that's terrible. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna fix the fishing net. Jet's been a teacher about 15 years. It just cycles through these different teaching styles every few years. I've just completed my first cycle of all the styles. Yeah, I can see how, certain things will become popular and then will kind of die away or die down or whatever and be like, oh, this doesn't really work anymore. Maybe, who knows, maybe we'll go back to the old math because everybody's like, this is ridiculous. Like, how... I just know I would be a bad homeschooling mom. Like, I already tried it. Granted,
Stranger shivered in the
I
cold.
did it during COVID when my mom was living with us. And that was really stressful because my mom helped me out, but like, it was just really stressful because, well, it was my mom, and my mom stressed me out while she was living here.
They
So
moved through such dark places.
I see. We gotta burn it. We gotta light the torch, and then we gotta move it over. The beacons! The beacon of Gondor is lit. The beacon is lit. Gondor calls for aid.
They lay down and closed their eyes.
Yeah, this one was good. This one was... Oh, I need a stick? Oh, what? Oh, okay, I need a stick. Speaking from experience, that is not true. My mom was useless after 3rd grade educationally. Oh, okay, well, there you go. My dad would help her at night for a little if I struggled with anything. Oh, would help at night for a little if I struggled with anything. That's interesting. I have a friend, I say had, but she lives down in Austin, but I have a friend that homeschooled all 3 of her boys,
Warmth was a distant
and
memory,
she
stolen
is like
from
literally one of the
passing
smartest
miles.
people I know. And she was just really passionate about homeschooling. That's what she wanted to do. She had like this little school situation set up in her house. She was also physically disabled. She had MS and she'd had a bone marrow transplant. So she had a really hard time walking. So at home, she could walk with like those like crutches that wrap around your arm. Her arms, she could snap my neck. And she didn't look overly muscular, but like, man, her arms were crazy. But anyway, she had a really hard time walking, so she was in a wheelchair at her house. Lovely person, both she and her
Stranger
husband, their whole
blinked
family.
temper.
And her boys are some of the smartest people I've ever met in my life. But she and her husband are also some of the smartest people I've ever met. And so for her to homeschool, she wasn't working outside the home. That is what her entire job was homeschooling her boys. And they all went to college early, and they all graduated early. They all had their associate's degrees by the time they were 16. Smartest kids, some of the smartest kids I've ever met. But that was her choice, and that's how she chose to do things. They also came from 2 very, very smart parents. So, I mean, it was also kind of in their genes. But I just remember being so amazed at the way she did things and just being like, man, I don't know if I could do that. I really don't know if I could do that. Surprise. Oh, where did I end up? I am in a different area. Am I in the campfire place? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Okay, so I have a... Oh, that other area is part of the forest too. Awesome. Education in Australia is is also a big political aspect. So every change of government often results in changes in initiatives, so nothing gets to settle for long. Okay, that actually makes sense. That does make sense. I think the government should probably... this may be kind of a hot button thing to... hot button thing to say? Controversial thing to say? I don't know. I think the government should stay out of the schools. But because, like Jet said, like you have these people, or who was it that said that you've got people Popinski said people are making these decisions that have never even set foot in a school. But the number of kids you get per class that are completely unprepared for or not suitable for traditional schooling is also increasing quickly. Well, not to mention COVID ruined so much. And that really, really screwed a lot of kids over. And I get that the world was in chaos and people were trying to decide what to do and people had no idea how to navigate and people were being told all these different things and it was crazy and nobody had any idea how to do anything and what to do regarding anything. But I do think closing the schools was a problem because kids were the least, they were the least susceptible. And a lot of kids lost meals because they didn't get school lunch anymore. A lot of kids were stuck at home with abusers, whether it was their parents or the siblings or aunts and uncles or whatever. And it will take years to recover educationally from what happened, keeping all the kids home, trying to do like homeschool, or like Zoom school and stuff. Now, I'm not saying I know what people should have done. And I'm not necessarily blaming anybody and saying, oh, well, they should have done this or whatever. I'm just saying that I think kids paid a huge price and we're still trying to recover from it because it was such a problem. But like I said, I don't really know what, excuse me, rude. Okay, so this guy's gonna be a freaking jerk. Oh, he jumps when I jump. When dad bods went to public school, it dumbed me down. Oh, interesting. Rude. Oh, no. Oh. There we go. Yeah, okay. So he just goes back and forth. Okay, cool. Oh, we have another frog statue. I'm sorry. Is that a worm? That is a giant worm. Worm. I'm a very big supporter of public school, obviously, but things are difficult and it's very hard for schools to do what needs to be done with budget cuts and things of that nature. Agreed. I feel like public school could be amazing, but I do feel like there are some things, because like I'm a huge, like Charlotte thrives. I have watched Charlotte blossom over the last couple years. It was one of the hardest months and one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life, sending her to school for the first time. We both cried every day for a month. She didn't see me cry. I would drop her off at school, she would cry, and then I would go to my car and cry and call my mom and be like, I feel like the worst mom in the world. But honestly, we both made it through it, and she is doing so great. She is doing so great, and she loves it, and she has blossomed so much. Hey, you don't have anywhere to go, do you? Nope. Bonk.
The worm looked helpless, with no way
Oh!
to escape.
You! Wait a minute, but it's alive now?
As
I
Ender
don't want to
picked it
give him
up,
to
The worm let out a little yelp.
I don't want to give him to the fisherman. Oh, crap, he's like alive. Now I feel guilty. Dang it. Ooh. Okay. All right, let's do this, frog. Oh. Why you gotta make this so hard, man? There we go. Yeah. All right, we got a worm. I say that due to the restrictions put on me because I wasn't in the right grade to take classes. I already knew the content, and that's fair. And I've also heard a lot of kids struggle because they're smart kids and they're bored in class, and so so then a lot of times they act out, or they have issues because they're bored in class because the subject matter is kind of beneath them. But I love the person Charlotte is becoming, and I love watching her grow with school, and it has taught it. Public school teaches a lot of things that homeschool doesn't. If you don't homeschool correctly, it teaches how to respect other adults, right? Other people other than like your parents. It teaches you how to share, teaches you how to work together with other people, teaches you how to play on a playground, follow rules, play with other kids and stuff like that. Like, I am such a proponent of that. I think that's wonderful. And I've told Charlotte that. I've said, homeschool, like, not that she wants to be homeschooled, but we've kind of sort of talked about it. Oh, this isn't where I want to be. And I'm just like, there are just, or when she used to ask me, why do I have to go to school? Do I have to feed him the
frog
worm?
stared at Ember, its belly rumbling.
I do have to feed him the worm. I feel terrible about that. Hello? The lint roller, it's in my car. I had to use it at church the other day. Is he gonna eat the worm?
This was not how Ember had imagined the end.
That was not what I was expecting.
The
Whoa!
gurgling of water, a deafening
I hate that so much!
But then...
Oh, I knew it! I knew he was gonna help me somehow.
Frog returned Ember's good deed by leading them to a lost forlorn.
We did it! We did it! We did it! I feel bad for that worm, though. It was so scared. It let out a little yelp when I caught it, and then I fed it to a frog. That was definitely not what I was expecting. Jet says, the quick increase of accessible technology, which is so fast-moving, memes, TikTok, etc., has a huge impact on dedicated attention to boring things like school. Absolutely, 100%. I hate TikTok. I got rid of Instagram on my phone because it was too big of a time waster. And I totally agree. Everybody's memories, or everybody's attention spans are shot because nobody can say, myself included. I find myself like waiting for something to load and being like, oh, this is taking too long. It's not taking too long. It's the fact that I have the attention span of a freaking goldfish because of the interwebs. Fish? Am I supposed to push that into the water?
Their friends have fallen aside,
Yes.
retreating from what came next.
Well, and it was like big news that this school here in our district got rid of smartphones. Like straight up was just like, nope, no smartphones throughout the day. All the kids have to put them in these little like, yeah, I have attention span of a goldfish. Oh, fish. Okay, Dory.
The stranger
Oh,
had
wait.
ventured on.
Oh. And everybody was kind of making a big deal out of it. They were like, oh, they're banning smartphones. And I was like, how did this not happen 5 years ago? How have we still been allowing smartphones to be in school, especially like high schools? How does anybody get anything done with smartphones in the classroom? That's crazy.
Now they were deep in the woods.
I feel... Oh, I understand.
It felt so pointless.
This is so interesting because these thoughts that she is narrating of all these little forlorn, they are all thoughts I have also had in my life periodically. I don't suffer from depression. I do not actually suffer from depression. My mom did, my sister does, and I know plenty of people who do. But I have definitely had these thoughts where like things are hopeless, or like what's the point? Or like that fisherman, like it's so interesting that he said, I've wasted so much time sitting here feeling this way. instead of getting up and acting and like going to a different pond or something. I mean, it may sound easy, but for some people, that's not. It's really hard because it takes effort, you know? But it's like, you got to pick your hard. Is it, are you going to sit here and waste more time feeling this way and feeling crappy? And, you know, that's hard, feeling sad and down all the time. Or are you going to, you know, move and go somewhere else? Both of those things are hard. Campfire's not crowded yet, my dude. It probably will be one of these days, but today is not that day. Oh, man, I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Never mind. I thought I screwed it up. I did not.
The Wanderer's Diary.
The Wanderer's Diary.
Unfamiliar
That earlier...
trees, a path overgrown. Is this a resting place? A place between places? I call out, but mine is
It is.
the
This is
only
basically
voice.
the between, because the campfire was telling me that this is like between when your light is going out. Oh, and then this is, just kidding. Never mind. It's this exit here. That earlier screaming about the journal, that's from Gravity Falls. Ah, the journal! Just gonna ignore that.
The stranger spoke. You look hungry, friend. You bring any broth with you?
I did
There's
not.
a cook in the swamp. Makes a broth like you wouldn't believe.
Is she a witch?
Keep telling them that it doesn't taste right. They'll keep giving you more.
Oh. How about this? More. They're doing that here too. Parents are up in arms for kids not having their smartphones. Hi. I mean, you know what I've actually considered doing, because so I don't leave Charlotte alone at the house ever. I just don't feel like that's appropriate. I don't feel like she's quite old enough for that yet. But there have been times where it's been kind of an emergency situation and I don't have a choice. Like, she's either sick and I have to go pick up meds and I'm alone and I need them like right then, or, you know, where I think it's only happened like twice and I've been gone for 10 minutes and then I come back. And I was thinking, man, do I get Charlotte a phone? Just a flip phone, you know, not an internet access phone? And then I thought, shoot, no, we just need walkie-talkies. I don't want to pay $20 to $25 a month for a phone that we will probably never use. But it would be useful to have a walkie-talkie in her backpack so that if there was something that happened, she could pull it out, turn it on. So I think we're just going to get walkie-talkies because she doesn't need a phone yet. But she's got a little friend that's her bus buddy that has a phone, a smartphone. And I don't want her to have access to the internet like that yet, but I guess I can kind of see... Oh, smartwatches now getting banned out of schools. Yep, that makes sense. I mean, they're just distractions. They're just problems, you know? And I'm not saying that smartphones are bad, but I definitely don't think they belong in the classroom. I don't believe kids should have them in the classroom because how are you supposed to teach anything if all your kids are just on their phones? I don't know. It's crazy. I know. Well, Mom left us a phone because she was trying to help out this guy that used to live at the assisted living center that she lived in. And she got him a smartphone, but he couldn't use it. He didn't know how to use it. And so she got him, I mean, he gave her his debit card or whatever. And she got him like just a little flip phone, like a little,
He was nestled
you know, a little,
between the reeds.
just a little flip phone. And we have it. So if we needed to, we could put a SIM card in it and Charlotte could use it. But like I said, I don't want to pay $20, $25 a month for a phone that we will literally hardly ever use. And will Charlotte get a phone someday? Sure, of course she will. But she's 10. She doesn't need a phone right now. Sure, use that. It's broken. Darn, 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 darnity darn. What else did I have in my pack?
It was just out of reach.
I have a paper. 2 out of 42 forgotten things. Just out of reach. You are not wrong, Wolf. You are not wrong. Everybody needs help. And some people lose their way. And I think it is so important to not make other people's lives harder and to help rather than hinder. Everyone matters. Everyone is struggling. Remember to be a good human or a good pillow. I have a feeling this game's probably going to make me cry. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I need something like a stick. I need something. Oh, I can go. Oh, I've already been up here. Been up there. You dropped that key. Go get it. Get it. What the heck, man? Can I not grab it? If I hit the action button, I just end up right here. So, lame. I can picture C now walking from room to room with a walkie being like, 10-4, good buddy. I'm a split. Got a Kojak with a Kodak in my rear view. Because eventually she'll be old enough that I can be like, all right, I got to run to the grocery store really fast. You stay here. Not with Auden. Like, I would take Auden, but I don't know. I don't feel like she's quite old enough for me to just leave her home. How do I fix that net? Does anybody have a sewing kit? Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Everybody. Hey. Okay, there was nothing down here but the worm, right? That was all that was down here. I'm loving this game, by the way. Excellent, excellent recommendation. Do you have a sewing
The
kit?
stranger whispered.
Ever feel like you're being watched? I've never felt that.
What does it feel like?
Is it nice?
Is it nice?
It sounds nice.
It sounds nice.
So wholesome. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Just out of reach. Can I use... Oh, Cage was talking about her roommate that was addicted to TikTok. Did you say she watches it in the shower? What? 37-year-old woman is addicted to TikTok. She literally watches them while she showers. What? I guess I can see there being a slight concern for safety and whatnot, but life existed before smartphones. And Cage's roommate is definitely stuck forlorn, but refuses to do anything to change or let anyone help her. Yep, I know people like that for sure. And it is so frustrating, but at the same time, like, you cannot help somebody that does not want to help themselves. You just can't. You bang your head against the wall trying. I've tried multiple times with friends of mine, and it's so sad. It definitely takes some swallowing of pride to be like, you know what? That reminds me of the scene that I saw a clip of the horse, the boy, the fox, and the mole, or whatever, which I think is a series, or it's a little original on Apple TV. I haven't watched it yet. But there's a quote that says, "What was the bravest thing you've ever said?" And the horse replies, "Help." I don't know how to get this key. Help. Police.
Key was
It's right
nestled
there.
between the reeds.
Oh, but your short little T-Rex arms, you can't reach it.
Out of reach.
We're going to try this again, even though this is the definition of insanity. Already did this. Can I use spider webs to fix that? Everyone matters. I totally agree. You may not get along super well with everybody, but I 100% believe everyone matters. Okay, we're gonna go back into this cave. Maybe I missed something in this cave? What kind of net is it? It is a net. It's a fishing net. Fishing. I'm gonna go talk to the fish. Maybe he's just gonna stick his hat inside it. Boop. There you go. Oh, I guess I can run faster. Love his little pillows. And who's in Ed? I thought maybe I could like use it. Oh my gosh. I love seeing all of them gathered around the little campfire. I love that. Fruits of my labor. Shoot, I'm gonna have to sign off soon. Gosh dang it. Never enough time. Never. Oh, how do we get to him? Oh, there's my frog statue that I left and just walked right through. Dad Bods watches sports in the shower. It's not that out of the order. I guess that's not that crazy then. I can honestly say I have never watched anything in the shower. I've listened. I listen to things in the shower, but I don't watch things in the shower. Hey man, I have a broken fishing net. Can you help me? I need some help.
The fisherman noticed the broken net Ember was carrying.
Here it is.
Let me have a look. See what I can do. With a silk thread,
Oh.
the fisherman carefully knotted it together.
He did. He fixed it. Well, I'll be darned.
With each knot he tied, a net began to form. Here you go. Good as
Just muttering.
you.
Excellent. Key. Fantastic. Thanks, man. No, that was, you know what? That did help me out. Because I worry about spending too much time on trying to solve puzzles. I don't want to be stuck in one place for like super long. Here it is. I'm gonna move that for, I don't know, unknown reasons. I feel like I need to move it out of the way, even though it doesn't even have anything. Like I can just walk right through it, but you know what I mean. Just have to clean it up. Just clean it up a little bit. Oh, you have like a phone little rack. 2 hours later, my shower's done. That's funny. You know, I know that some people, I thought maybe Stixel was, I know that some people, or maybe, well, my phone can't get wet. I don't have any sort of like waterproof case on it or anything. I do have like a Bluetooth speaker in my bathroom though, so I will listen to things, but I can honestly say I've never watched anything while showering. I do that every time. I always think I've gone up high enough around that little path, and then turns out I have not.
Key was nestled, but it was
Does
just
this
out of
game
reach.
autosave? Boom, we got ourselves a key. Okay. Or we, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm gonna rescue this last little, oh, this is the last one. Perfect. I'm gonna rescue this last little forlorn, and then we will call it a day. This is lovely. This is such a
The
huge
old
change
gate
from
was locked.
Cult of the Lamb. Cult of the Lamb was,
Ember
Woo!
placed the key in the lock and slowly
says a
began to turn it.
completely different message. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. I was like, wow, we're spinning that key a lot, but we had to like actually move like a, yeah. We have the Bluetooth for the shower dance parties. Yep, I've got a Bluetooth speaker in my bathroom, and I have one on my dresser, and then we have one in the kitchen. Oh, I thought that was on something.
Dark water sweeping above their head.
Sounds awful. Look at that little fat frog. There's another one. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Wait. Wait, so if I step on this, oh, I can't. But if I take this off, then... Oh, never mind. I thought that that was going to come back. Okay. I understand now. no. Those little fat frogs. Great. Excellent. Maybe it's timed? Hi. How is that little cutie duty?
The sea didn't care if they sank or swam.
Yeah, and don't come onto my camera if you're not wearing any.
Slowly the tides ebbed, washing over old walls.
Okay. I'm playing a game called The Last Campfire. It's a new game. And it's lovely.
Safe harbor emerging from the
You did? You've played this game before? That's incredible. You know who loves... Bye, Cage! Thanks for being here! You know what game Auden loves is Donut County. And I would love to have her play it on stream. But she can only play it with the touch screen. She can't use the joysticks. She doesn't quite understand how to use the joysticks. She's not quite there yet, so she can only play it on the touch screen. So there's no way I could like stream it. They're little fat jumping frogs. They're cute. Bye, Cage. We got all the forlorn in the forest. Awesome. That's so sweet. Cats look so, like, sleepy.
The stranger looked down. The ground feels good beneath my feet, friend.
Boom. I was playing What the Golf earlier, and it has a few Donut County inspired levels. Yeah, she loves Donut County. And she can pretty much do all the levels by herself. I'm really proud of her. I'm missing a journal page from this area. Okay, wait. So it saves automatically, right? Did we answer that question? Oh, I see a place up there I didn't go. Oh, yeah. Wait, did I go? I don't think I did. Nope, I see it. The box over there. Awesome. Fantastic. All right, we're going to get this last journal page.
Ember found the Wanderer's diary.
So is this all from the same person, the Wanderer?
The oily smell of frogs. They know more than they will say. They watch me watching them.
Who is the Wanderer? Okay, so if I turn it off now, then my last, like that saved, right? After I got that. Because if Auden wants to play Donut County, then I'm gonna have to quit this game. Usually I like to just leave it on sleep, but all right, my friends, this has been so lovely. And as much as I had a great time playing Cult of the Lamb, I really love the different feel that this has. It feels so much more wholesome. And is there any way you can get your stream software to stop recognizing crowd control? Oh, I think so. Oh, shoot. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I think I have an extension on my Twitch, so I'll turn that off. Thank you for letting me know that. I think I need to just turn that off, and the I think it should go away. But this has a lovely feel to it, and I love it's very warm and fuzzy and wholesome, and I really appreciate it. So I'm thrilled with the recommendation, thrilled with the decision to stream it. I'm looking forward to playing a bunch of these little indie games. I have a bunch of them lined up that I already own. And then, of course, VT added like 5 more to that list, but I don't own those ones. So that's what we're going to do for the next little while is make it through some of these indie games. I'm a huge indie game enthusiast. I love indie developers, and I have a lot of respect for what they do. And I love big games too, but there's something about indie games, man. I just really, really love them. So today has been so lovely, and I've had so many lovely people in chat and some people that I haven't seen in a long time. Popinski, Jet's here. Got so many awesome people. We had Cage. Man, look at this. Look at you guys. Look at us. Look at us. We had some awesome discussions about school. And seriously. And Wolf, thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate that so much. I just appreciate all of you guys. So don't ever forget how important you are and how much you matter. This game absolutely falls in line with my core beliefs that everybody matters and that sometimes we need a little bit of help. And sometimes people are in a position where they cannot ask for help. And so we should be aware of those around us that may need help and may be crying out silently. And it's kind of up to us to kind of be aware of that with the people around us, because these little forlorns can't actually cry out for help, but they need it. So today was lovely. I had a really, really lovely time. So huge shout out to, who was it that recommended this? Was it Wolf or was it Lindsay? I can't remember, but you guys both kind of pushed it, and I'm so glad you did. I'm not gonna lie, when I first started it, I was like, okay, I hope this isn't one of those indie games that's kind of trite and kind of like, okay, that was nice. But this is really, really wholesome. It's really cute. I am thrilled. Yeah, Jet, 2 streams in a row, man. You got a record. So thank everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. Oh, Xbox has quick resume for multiple games? Well, that's nice. Switch definitely doesn't. I will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. I'll be here. We will play more of The Last Campfire. And then I don't stream on Thursdays. So, but Echoes of Wisdom releases on Thursdays. Echoes of Wisdom releases on Thursday. So if you are taking the day off to play Echoes of Wisdom or whatever, have a freaking awesome time. I'm so happy for you that you get to do that. Kind of jealous, actually. But that'll be really exciting for you guys. Yeah, every Thursday. You get an Echoes of Wisdom, and you get one, and you get one. So everybody enjoy the rest of your day or wherever you are, time zone, night, whatever. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. And I really, really appreciate this community. I appreciate what you guys bring to this space. And we'll do more tomorrow. So have an excellent rest of your day, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Cheerio, ta-ta, bye-bye.
See you later. It doesn't matter. It's in the past. It's not over. It's not done till it's not over till it's what?
If it walks like a furnace and quacks like a furnace, it's a furnace.